So this is my scalp on the day 1 and this is my scalp 30 days later. Super clean, no build up, no itching. I didn't wash my hair for a whole month, yet my scalp still looks clean and fresh. In today's video, I'm going to show you exactly how I maintain a clean, healthy scalp without washing. So please don't go nowhere. So first, I'm going to make a rosemary water. Now, rosemary helps to clean and refresh the scalp naturally. It also boosts circulation and fights dandruff and odor plus itchiness, which is perfect for dirty scalp days. Rosemary is perfect for keeping your scalp clean, okay, for days. Now, I added 1 tablespoon of my rosemary. I'm going to pour just a little amount of water. I believe I poured about 200 ml. So I boiled it for 10 minutes and then I allowed it to cool down until it is warm to the touch. So then I'm going to sieve it to extract the rosemary water. And now this is what the rosemary water looks like. I'm going to pour it in my sprayable container, and that is not all. We're also going to be adding a few drops of essential oil, which is beneficial for the scalp. All right, now the first essential oil that I added was lavender. I added like half drop of lavender essential oil. I'm also going to add about 10 drops of my tea tree essential oil, and then I'm going to shake it up together to combine everything. Okay, so next I'm going to make okra water. Now I just sliced a few okra into my spray bottle. Okay, so after just dicing a few pieces of okra, I'm going to transfer them into my spray bottle. This is my lazy natural method, I would say. Okay, then after transferring it to my spray bottle, I'm going to pour water and just allow it to sit there until I am ready to use. So okra helps to soften the hair strands and keep them moisturized for long. So now we are ready to begin, but here are the things I'm going to be using. So we have the okra mix, the rosemary water, then my flaxseed and fenugreek leave-in conditioner, my neem pomade and neem oil. These are all the products that we are going to be needing to refresh our scalp and our hair strands. Okay guys, so here I'm going to show you step by step everything that I did on my hair. So this was what my hair was looking like 4 weeks later, exactly 30 days after installing my mini twist. Okay, and I don't know if you can see, but my scalp is dirty. Okay, so my scalp is dirty and I have been experiencing a few itching here and there, but I don't want to wash my hair into it. So I'm going to show you what I do to keep my scalp clean when I don't want to wash, and you can do that too. This video is perfect for working class babes who don't have time, or people who generally don't like washing their hair often. I will not advise that you don't wash your hair. However, if for some reason you don't have time to wash your hair, or maybe you did a style that you don't want to wash your hair on, then this method is going to be very, very beneficial. And the method we are going to be doing today is called scoop and spread, but with a little twist. So the first thing I'm going to do is to exfoliate / massage my scalp, just so that I will loosen the build-up. Okay, and I'm using my Tango teaser to do that. Okay, you can use a scalp massager. Now, if you don't have a scalp massager to do that, you can also use your finger, and this is me just showing you how you can use your finger to massage your scalp. So the essence is to loosen up the dirt and the buildups, okay, for the next step that we are going to be following. So just do that for a moment and we are ready to start. Now to start, I'm going to apply the rose water, which is for the scalp, on my scalp alone. So I go in with the rose water and make sure to saturate all my scalp. So I'm not planning to soak my scalp totally. I just want it to be damp enough for me to work with. I will not be able to scoop when my scalp is dry. Okay, so I need the water to help soften everything, so that when I scoop, I'll be able to actually lift the dirt and the sebum, the oils off of my scalp and distribute them to the rest of my hair strands. Okay, so that is the essence of me dampening my hair with the rose water first. Now you can actually do that without, if your scalp is damp already, then you really do not need to go in with rose water again. I love rose water. Please don't use anything else except for rose water. Okay, so hey my loves, if you're finding this video helpful, please give me a thumbs up. All right, thank you very much. So this is what my scalp looks like after I finished dampening my scalp. You could see now that my scalp is well damp already, like it is ready for me to start working on now. So this is me just showing you how to scoop and spread, the method that we're going to be using. This is not a method of scratching your scalp. No. This is how you're going to do it. You will use like the base of your finger, your nails. I don't know if that is correct. Just watch what I am doing. I might not be able to explain the parts of your finger that you need, okay, but I've shown it to you. So it's not like you are scratching, but like you are scooping something, you get. Okay, so you're going to be using the scooping method, okay, to scrub and scoop. Okay, scrub and scoop. Now if you don't want to do it this way, probably you're afraid that you might scratch your scalp in the process, then you can use a tiny tooth comb. Okay, that will work perfectly well. All you need to do is just to comb the root of your hair, you know, your scalp to the root of your hair, and comb it downward, like comb from the roots and then spread it, comb and spread it. Now before you even do that, please make sure that you detangle your hair properly if you're going to be using the combing method, so that you don't end up breaking your hair, because the comb that you will need that will be perfect for this is actually the tiny tooth comb, right? So if you're going to be using the tiny tooth comb on hair that is already tangled, then you would break your hair. You can also use a brush, hair brush, to do that as well. It works perfectly. But if you're going to be using tools other than your finger, please make sure to detangle your hair before doing that, so that you don't, you know, rip your hair apart. Now it is easier to do this method on a loose hair, but my hair is in twist so I am attempting it on a twist. However, it is easier to do it on your hair when your hair is loose. So if your hair is in a protective style and you want to do this style just as I am doing here, please make sure that there is enough new growth before, you know, trying this, because if you just installed your hair and then 1 week later you start doing this, you might not have enough new growth to actually, you know, freely put your hand on your roots and scoop. You understand? This is me also showing you a faster way of, you know, doing the scoop and spread method. All right guys, so after, you know, scooping and spreading the sebum and the buildup on the rest of my hair, I'm going to now apply the neem oil on my scalp. Now we know how neem is very beneficial for the scalp, treats any scalp related issues, you know, so that is why I'm using neem oil. You can actually use any oil of your choice, you know, that is also scalp friendly. We are not using too much of it. That is why you see I'm putting it on my finger first before spreading it, you know, on my scalp. Okay, now I'm also going to show you how I use my pomade. In case, you know, you have just pomade and you want to use pomade, is okay. Please don't use pomade that is thick. You could see how loose this pomade is. This is me showing you my finger after spreading the pomade on my finger. You could see how loose the pomade is. Okay, it is not thick at all. This is the type of pomade that you can safely use on your scalp. If it's thicker than this, please don't apply it on your scalp, you know, especially now that you're trying to help your scalp last longer. You can actually do without applying anything. There's no problem. There's still, the sebum will still come out. Okay, it will still come out more. You don't need to apply, but if you must, please apply light oils and light pomade. Now look at the scalp after the scoop and spread. Can you see visibly how my scalp looked so clean, like super clean, as if I washed my hair? Like this is how my scalp will be looking when I actually wash my hair. Okay, so this is how to extend your wash day without actually washing your hair. I'm telling you, sis. All right, so now that I've taken care of my scalp, let's now move down to the rest of my hair. So this is where the okra comes in. Now I'm going to use this okra water to saturate the rest of my hair. It's not like wet in a wet way, just to dampen it enough for me to, you know, apply my other products. Okay, so I just go ahead and apply the okra water, spray it all over. Okay, and then when I am done, I'm going to then seal. Okay, so do this at least once a week to keep your scalp super clean and hydrated. If you're running behind on your washes and you don't really want to wash your hair, you know, I am a big advocate of please wash your scalp and keep it clean, but this method is a very fast way to keep your scalp clean without washing. This does not take the place of proper washing, please, okay? However, it helps you extend your wash day in such a way that your scalp still lives in a good environment and still grows well, okay? Remember that when you are touching your hair, no matter how gentle you are, you will run into breakage. It is just something that happens, okay? So this is me just showing you the little breakage that I noticed on my hand after, like, you know, touching my hair or touching my hair for a while. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and apply my leave-in conditioner after working the okra water on my hair properly. This leave-in conditioner is the fenugreek and flaxseed leave-in conditioner that I made a few days ago. The video is on my channel, and you guys loved the video very well. So if you've not seen the video, please look up here to check it out. It is super moisturizing, okay? Now I'm going to seal with the Neem pomade that I showed earlier. A video of how I made this Neem pomade is also on my channel. Perfect for the scalp and your hair strands, okay? Seals in your hair perfectly and allow it to remain sealed even for a longer time. So check the video up here, okay, so that you can recreate it. So now that I've finished taking care of my scalp and my hair strands, we're not going to leave our hair like that. I'm going to actually pack my hair in such a way that my ends will be tucked in properly, okay? And then afterwards, I'm going to now use my scrunchies to like properly cover the base of my bun so that my ends are properly tucked in, and then I'm going to wrap my scarf around my hair. This is the step-by-step how to keep your scalp clean without washing your hair. Like, you can go a week or 2 weeks with this method, I'm telling you. So my loves, I hope that you enjoyed this very one. If you did, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up, alright? Subscribe to my channel for more content such as this one. Please don't forget to share this video to your loved ones. You have that lady who doesn't like to wash her hair frequently. This video might be beneficial. It might be what they are waiting for, okay? Please help me and share this video to everyone you can think of, even your loved ones, okay? Until I come your way next time, my name is Favor. Please take care of your amazing self, and bye. Mwah.